sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Asensio. Asensio! Tielemans. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard to bet against this guy Tielemans, Peter, having a telling influence here. He's best deployed in a central midfield position, and it's from there he can really influence the team's possession. He can dictate games and get his passing right pretty much every time in terms of length, pace and weight.
Okay, interesting. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now the decent hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Hakimi. So it is still 0-0. João Neves. Gets a good foot in there. Watkins. And they're back on the ball again.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Now who's going to be first to this? The defence opting here for strength in numbers. That's a good run down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Zaire Emery. Doué. Asensio. Great hit! He's delivered all right!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
After 43 minutes is number 11, Marco Asensio.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Paris Saint-Germain happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are back on the way. Paris Saint-Germain carrying a one-goal lead. He's got away. It's Dembele! Diego Carlos with the clearance. Dembele, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Watkins.
Well,
that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Oh, that's fabulous. João Neves.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Dembele. Zaire Emery. Now it's Asensio! They want to be quick. Oh, he's been... In he goes again! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Coming on the field, number 10,
Buendia.
number 44.
Threads one in.
Come on.
Asensio was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Watkins, and there's green grass ahead of him. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Number 2, Cash.
And the number on the board is 3. Pau Torres. That's Tielemans. Zaire Emery. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly